Hey guys, it's Jace here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to use getters and setters in Java in 5 minutes. Alright, let's just get started. Cool. So over here I already created a class. It's called name. I haven't filled anything out yet, so let's just make this class right away. Our instance variables are going to be our first, middle, and last names. So private string first name, private string middle name, and private string last name. Next, we just got to create that constructor really quickly. So public name, and just insert our parameters. String first name, string middle name, and string last name. Now we just have to set our arguments when they type it in and set it to our instance variables. So this dot first name equals first name. This dot middle name equals middle name, and this dot last name equals last name. So we got all that set up, and now we could create our getters and setters. So start off with the getters. All right. So when we want to get something, we want it to return something because we want it to get something for us, right? All right. So we want it to return a string because we want it to return a first name. So public string get, and this is how you create a getter. You write get and then the name of your variable, which is first name, but capitalized in the first letter, and that's it. So to complete that method, just open and close brackets, and then inside that method we just want it to return our first name. So this dot first name. So we got one of the getters finished. Let's just complete all the others. So public string get middle name. When we use this method, it's going to return just our middle name. And that's it. And same with the last one. I'll just copy and paste that. We're going to change this to last name and this to last name. So basically what these do is if we use any one of these methods, any one of these getters, they're just going to get our first name or middle name or last name. So that's how you get something. To set something, when you set something, you don't need the method to return anything to you because we're just setting something. We don't want anything in return. We just want to set. What we do is public void set, and same thing, first name. In the brackets, we want to set a parameter to string x. So if they use this setter and type in a variable, a string variable for x, then it's going to change this dot first name to x, basically. So whatever you type in as x, it's going to become first name. So it's going to change that. Let's just finish off making our setters. Set middle name string x again. This dot middle name equals x. Public void set last name string x. This dot last name equals x. So, for example, if someone uses your class and they type in set first name and then they enter a name to replace x here, it's going to change first name because x becomes your first name. And let's just try that out in a new class. So I'm just going to create a new class called new. Let's just go. And to test it out, we're going to have to just write a public static void main string args. So we want to create that class first. So what we do to create that class is just name n1 new name, and then we're just going to Jace man guy. First name, our middle name, and our last name. So Jace man guy. To use the getters and setters, n1 dot get first name. So we're gonna hit the run button, it returns it, but it doesn't print anything out for us. So let's just s out, and now we could print out our first name. See, Jace gets printed out because that's our first name. So let's try print out our last name now. So let's n1.getLastName and print that out now. Jace gets printed out, and then Guy, which is our last name, gets printed out. And then let's say I want to change my last name to Chase. We don't have to print it out. We could just call our object n1 and set our last name to whatever we want. So our x is our variable that we want to change. We could change it to Chase. So let's see what happens here. Just these two get printed out because this just doesn't return anything, doesn't print anything. It just changes our last name. It sets our last name to Chase. So now if we print out our last name again, so s out n1 get last name, it's going to be changed to Chase. Okay, well, hope that helped you out with getters and setters, guys. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Hit like and subscribe if this helped you out, and stay tuned for more videos coming every week. Have a good one, guys. See ya.